Hi guys! Welcome to this video. My name is Andy C. So, tara, usap tayo. Okay, so this is the very first video that I'll be posting here on YouTube, guys, and you're probably wondering what this is about. Well, today is March 1 of 2021, and still, we are still in the midst of a deadly global pandemic, aka coronavirus, which means that we are still advised to avoid going out to public places. And some of us, like me, are still working from home to avoid the spread of the said virus. And when you're stuck at home in the middle of a pandemic, there are a lot of ways we can make ourselves productive. These are the times where we realize some stuff, right? Some of us might not notice, but this isolation and solitude have several benefits to us human beings. This can be a time of self discovery. This is our chance to learn something about ourselves, to appreciate ourselves. Solitude frees up our mind from all the distractions of everyday life and allows us to focus on things that really matter. These are the times that we should learn how to appreciate ourselves. That's what we call self-love, which for me is very, very important aspect of our life. Self-love is not being selfish. It's about appreciating and recognizing that you matter, that you're special. In order to love another person, we should first realize our importance, appreciate every flaw, every imperfection. If you're familiar with Game of Thrones, there's a line that really struck me. A character named Tyrion Lannister said that once you've accepted your flaws, no one can use it against you. So that's how important solitude is in our lives. It allows us to think outside of the box and come up with unique and extraordinary stuff like this, making a YouTube video. So in my channel, you can expect me to talk anything under the sun. Basically, things that I really like and love to do. Just a quick profile of me. I graduated Bachelor of Arts in Communication Research at PUP last 2016. And this course helped me gain an understanding of the complex world of communications and research. I'm a proud product of PUP. That's why currently I'm taking my master's in communication still at PUP. I created this channel because I want to share the knowledge that I learned, and I want to make an impact in our society, even in my own little ways. I want to share to everyone the importance of communication and how studying it can improve the quality of our lives. So I mentioned a while ago that I will talk about the things that I like and love. So let's start with something that I'm really, really, really interested in. I've been a fan of this franchise since 2010, 2 years after the release of Iron Man. I know a lot of Pinoys are also addicted to this franchise and shared universe. Not just Pinoys actually, but this franchise has a lot of fans globally. I'm talking about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's crazy how successful this franchise is because whenever they release a movie or a series, it's always breaking records all over the world. And to those not aware yet, currently the Marvel Cinematic Universe holds the title of number one movie in the world in terms of box office. And now, with the release of WandaVision, Marvel's first ever Disney Plus series, the Marvel Cinematic Universe also holds the title of number one TV show in the world. Crazy, right? It's so amazing, which makes me wonder why the MCU is so successful. take note of that question because at the end of this episode, we're going to try to answer that. Is it because of the stories? But there are a lot of movies and series out there that have excellent stories as well. Is it because of the visual effects? There are also lots of movies out there that have amazing visual effects. Maybe because of their actors or actresses, but there are also franchises out there that have an amazing set of actors. Maybe because it's a shared universe. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is not the only franchise that has a shared universe. So why is the MCU so successful and always on top of the competition? Let's try to answer this question using one of our communication theories. There's this communication theory called uses and gratifications developed by Elihu Katz in 1974. So this theory describes the relationships formed between the media and its active audience. The theory posits that the audience, acting actively, not passively, select and use the media to fulfill their own needs and desires. In layman's terms, this theory proposes that we, human beings, consume or use the media to satisfy ourselves. And these desires could be entertainment, the desire to learn about world events, or to divert ourselves from real life problems. The focus of this theory is about what people do with the media and not what the media do to people. So everyone has their own different needs. According to the theorists behind this theory, there are five needs fulfilled by the media, and they are cognitive needs, affective needs, personal integrative needs, social integrative needs, and tension free needs. Alright, so the first one is our cognitive or intellectual needs. According to this theory, people use the media for acquiring knowledge, information, and facts. For example, I might be interested in watching Family Feud or Who Wants to Be a Billionaire because I want to acquire some unfamiliar or unexpected facts. Or I might be watching the news like 24 Horas or listening to AM radio stations like DZBB to check what's currently happening in our surroundings or to be updated with the important current affairs. Alright, next one is our affective needs. So, according to this theory, people use the media to satisfy their feelings. This is the entertainment part. So, for example, I might be watching my favorite movies and shows from the Marvel Cinematic Universe because maybe I want to see some awesome visual effects or I want to see some action packed scenes like what's in the Avengers movies. Or I might be watching One Division because I want to see some amazing twists or jaw dropping reveals, right? Okay, the third one is our personal integrative needs. According to the theory, people use the media to strengthen their credibility, confidence, stability, and status. Now, what does that mean? For example, having social media accounts. These days, if you don't have any social media account like Facebook or Instagram, this is in my own opinion, that's kind of suspicious. Like in this modern age of technology, everyone is expected to have social media accounts, right? Alright, the fourth one is our social integrative needs, which means that people use the media to interact with our friends, family, and others in our society. This is a very relevant now due to the crisis we're dealing with at the moment. Since most of the people are at home and practicing social distancing, people tend to interact online instead of the traditional face to face. Human beings are social creatures. That's why the need to interact to other people is very important to survive. Alright, lastly is our tension free needs. So, according to this theory, people sometimes use the media as a means to escape from the real world and to relieve tension and stress. So, for example, me, whenever I feel lonely and stressed, I usually listen to music to help calm myself and relax. Or sometimes I watch my favorite TV show to make myself happy. So those are the reasons why people consume the media. But please do note that people are unique and different from one another, which means that needs are specific in nature to the individual, and how the media satisfies the need is subjective. So, for example, some people may watch the news to relax, while others may get tensed or agitated by the same. The media is the same, but the people use it for different needs. Alright, so going back to our previous question, why is the MCU or the Marvel Cinematic Universe so successful? I think the Marvel Cinematic Universe covers almost all of our needs as described by the uses and gratification theory. Number one, MCU satisfies our cognitive needs because of their stories makes us think about what will happen next. It's the power of continuity that makes people think and be excited. Second, the MCU also satisfies our entertainment needs because of its mind blowing visual effects, fight scenes, and storylines. Third one, the MCU also satisfies our social integrative needs. MCU is well known globally, which makes their fans interact with different types of people, different types of culture, and different types of time zones. And lastly, the MCU is definitely our escape from reality. Watching these movies can absolutely relieve tension and stress and make us happy. Alright, guys, that's it for now. I hope you learned something new from this video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.